How you doing, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Aiden, or Ted, uVonz, however you want to call me. But here we are in the Formula Fords around Bathurst, 20-minute race. This was on Wednesday last week, so finally got it up ready for you guys tonight.
Minutes. The track temp is 23. The air
Here we are.
temp is
Race is about to start. You see the guy behind me is about to jump start it, which he does. But it's quite a strong strength of field here, especially the guys in front. This was my first and only race for the Formula Fords this week. Got myself in the Super Formulas now, so quite hooked on them actually. So hopefully I can still get one or two races in the Formula Fords for you guys. Heading up the hill here in lap 1. I know these top 3, just from the qualifying results, are quite a bit quicker than me, so my goal here is to stick with these guys and hopefully pull away from the guys behind. There is quite a gap, so. And there's about to be a bigger gap.
Hey, idiot!
As Yawn there is quite angry at somebody.
Why are you pushing me?
Cold tyres, as we spoke about in the last video in these cars, around lap 1, you do want to take it quite a bit easier. Some people haven't got the grasp of that. As we're going over the top of the mountain now, this is where those cold tyres are still a bit sketchy. They are gaining temperature. It's a 2.5 minute lap. So around lap 1 here, by lap 2 you'll be pretty much in the correct operating tyre temp. As you can see there, no confidence, sliding through, had to get off the gas, and the gap to the guys in front is already 8/10, closing up on a second. But to Matt Payne behind, it's 2. So I'm going to try and stay close to him going down the back straight, or Conrod straight. Try and get a tow and hopefully have them pull me away from the guys behind.
All over the shop, mate.
As Scott seems to be hampering to Cody here. Heading down the back straight for the first time this race. It is a 20-minute race, as I was saying. Should be about 9 laps here, but as you can see, going down the straight, I'm definitely not in the slipstream. They're getting away. The gap is now at 1.6 seconds, 2.5 to Matt behind. Through the chase for the first time. You can see now the tyres are just about where I need them to be. Still can't brake as late as you want through there, but still got good enough confidence, and the gap is now 1.75. So, and that's just going to be growing. You're not going to see that get any closer until later on in the race, which you will see. Ending lap 1 now. So what's this gap going to be? It's 1.8 seconds, and it's what, 2.8 to Matt behind. Ending lap 2, starting lap 3. It's now a 3.6 second gap both ways.
2:23.2.
As we do set our best lap time of the race at the time. Now ending lap 5, starting lap 6, you can see the pace of these guys. 7 seconds to Peter, and then it's another 5 seconds up the road to Sean and Brett up the road.
Wait, Brett, I'm sorry, man.
As we're about to see, it's all going to change, as Sean is apologising.
We think P2 has gone off in.
Yellow flag up ahead, so I'm going to take it quite easy through there. With Peter going slow. He was in 3rd, so he must have got caught up in the guys in front. And I'm looking at the deltas myself now.
You've used half your fuel.
And Brett is closing in on that gap, is dropping dramatically. So him and Sean must have had a bit of contact there. But that gap is dropping very fast. So I'm sitting here like licking my lips. I'm going, there we go. Going to get a podium, maybe even a P2 here. In the back of my head, I am thinking that Sean has damage too, so they both might pit, and I could be in the lead by the end of this lap. That's what I'm really hoping for, but obviously sometimes it all doesn't come to change, but we may see. As we come through to Brett now, it's obviously he's got some sort of damage, he's crabbing quite a bit. At first here I was like, maybe he'll let me pass, so I didn't want to jump into his slipstream. And I was like, hold on, what am I doing? Get behind him here, use him to drag me down the straight. Because Peter, I do know, if he has no damage, he will catch up to me again very quickly. Even if I have no mistakes. Up to this point, I was pretty well mistake free too, just taking it nice and easy. We've got replays here of what has gone on. You can see Sean there, a little bit of netcode, but he does clip the back of Brett. Brett then is just trying to straighten the car up. Poor old Peter comes around. Nothing he could have done there. Blind corner. What can you do? But here we are. This is that next lap here. So the gap to Peter has stayed about 1.8. But then that's all about to change coming down here. I'm about to make probably my biggest mistake of the race as we come down. Just get very loose. Almost smack that wall. Almost smack that wall. Had to let off the throttle quite a bit. That ended up costing me about half a second, I believe. Almost a second, so that was about an 8/10 mistake there. So now you got Peter right up my clacker. He's hunting. He wants that P2 back after, or he was in P3, but he wants that P2. So we're about to start what is lap 8, second last lap of the race now. We've got Peter and Matt, who's been chasing me all race, now right behind me. We're going to stay on board right up until the end now. Now, good exit is what I needed. I'm thinking, look, Peter's probably going to have too much pace for me. Don't know if I'll be able to defend a P2. I still would love a P3. So I'm going to let him pass here. I'm going to use him to pull me along and keep Peter behind. Keep Matt behind me.
Still there.
So look, I'm not going to make it easy. I'll brake early.
Need to push if we're going to hold this position. Don't let him get
And
away.
then I was like, alright, I'll just stay close to him, as close as I can. I have gained a lot of confidence throughout the race in my lap times, so I'm not too far off of his pace. Probably only about 6/10 off of our best laps. But our race pace, our consistent laps, might be pretty close. But with the slipstream, I'll be able to hang in a lot closer to him. Going over the top of the mountain here. You can just tell Matt is hunting that position. He's all over me here. Sliding through here. Just trying to avoid that just trying to avoid that dirty air there by staying just off of his racing line. And this is where I was least confident all race, going down this part of the mountain. I just didn't quite have the grip on the cars there. As you can see, I'm sliding around there. He hits the wall not once but twice through there. So Peter, he is looking... That just my screen, Peter, or did you smack the wall then? Yeah, as you can hear there, he doesn't respond, but yeah, he definitely smacked that wall a couple times there. He doesn't have any damage though. He seems to still be going strong. But, so you can see here, the slip, this is what I wanted to happen. I wanted this slipstream to pull me along so Matt can't battle me. But then I'm thinking, maybe I can go for a move here. But, look, it was going to be risky. I didn't want to damage the car or get any incident points. I've had 0 incident points this whole race so far. I was, at the time, trying to get back into the B grade safety. So we want a clean race. Starting the final lap now. Here we go.
Okay,
You're going to have Brett...
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
on the podium, P3. You've just done a 2:22.5. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
As we head up the hill again for the final time this race, Brett's point of view will pop up on the top left there, so you'll be able to get his on board as well. But this is where it's going to get intense. If it wasn't already for us. So here we are. I'm defending. I'm just going to hold my line here. He's going to do what he wants. He ends up backing out of it, thankfully, because if he was to go real narrow there, it probably wasn't going to work for me. Coming up the hill now. Nice and easy on the brakes. As we change to my TV cam, make it a little bit of a cleaner, better view for you. And it's just going as hard as possible, pushing everything out of the car. This is probably going to be my fastest lap of the race as well. I gave it everything at the end of this lap, as I'm sure both of the guys around me did as well. As we get over the top of the mountain for the final time now, and we start descending again. Coming into my least favourite part of the whole track. And we get through just about. Peter has pulled away a little bit from me here as we're heading back down the final straight. Now I know that Matt is going to want to send it on me down the end here. I have to get as close as possible to Peter up front. And I've chosen at this point now, I'm not going to go for the overtake. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put myself, act like I am going for the overtake. That is going to have me defending the line. As you can see there, Brett can't go anywhere. He ends up making a little bit of a mistake there.
5 minutes of fuel remaining.
And bang, there we go. Now all I got to do to seal this P3
Looks like Dale.
is get through this final corner. And we are going to be setting our PB lap time by about 4/10 of a second, 4.5 tenths. Bang.
Podium finish. Nice one.
So that was a solid effort. Quite stoked with myself there. Good racing at the end there, guys. Peter and Matt, awesome.
Yeah, that was fun. I didn't chase you. That was good.
So I definitely needed this cool down lap here. That was an excellent race. I was sweating bullets. It's quite hot here in Adelaide at the moment, very humid. So that had me sweating. It was an excellent race. Obviously no face cam on this one here. There will be in the next video. I really did need that cool down lap. That was a very intense race. I was just happy to get through without any incident points there. It was awesome. I believe that did get me my B grade license, so the next video you guys may see will be a Super Formula race, if not a Formula 3 race or a Formula 4. I'm going to start mixing them up a little bit, so I want to have another crack at the bigger cars. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.